Lewis Hart for the Ring magazine. Delighted to be joined with Frank Warren. We've just seen Nick Ball get a stoppage victory over TJ Doheny here in Liverpool. Yeah, you know, real back and forth fight. I thought Doheny obviously having success at the start.
He's a competitor. TJ, it comes to fight. He's a fighting man. He's a former world champion, and he fancied the fighting, as you could see, and he'd done the best he could do. He'd done the best he could do, and but he was in with the best featherweight in the world.
Yeah. Do you feel like we saw a different side to Nick here? Really, this fight with Doheny is someone that's going to try and push his buttons, especially in the build-up. I saw Doheny speaking to him in the ring and Paul Stevenson.
It's all an education for him, and he came through it well. And what I liked about it is the way he went about his business. He broke him down. You know, over the rounds he was breaking him down, and once he started hitting him to the body, he was giving him a lot of problems.
Yeah. Talking on the topic of tensions, I do have to ask you about the end of the first round. Obviously, a clash between a kick, a knee from Nick Ball. Just myself flicking through Twitter, a lot of people calling it a Stonewall disqualification, sort of about A-side bias as well.
He was holding him around the neck, and he weren't letting go of him, and that's what happened. And yeah, he shouldn't have retaliated, but he did. But it was after the bell, and it didn't affect the fight, did it?
Yeah.
In any way.
Do you understand people's complaints though, saying that like that's been favourable to an A-side and to being favourable to the home fight and to the A-side?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Carry on.
I'll ask you about the undercard as well. Brad Strand, Ionut, Baluta. A very close fight. Obviously, Baluta gets.
I thought Brad done enough to win it, and it wasn't a knockdown.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you about that. Obviously, the incorrect call from Marcus McDonnell, which was pivotal in the end.
Well, that was the end of the. If there weren't that knockdown, then he's won the fight.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Is there time to call potential video replays for decisions like that? Because it is pivotal.
I've been quite. I've not been too much in favour of that because it stops the momentum and so forth. But you need the referee to get it right.
Yeah.
I mean, we could all see it ringside. I haven't heard one person disagree with the fact that he was standing on his toe, and you only got to look at the pump. And they were like, it was like little. They weren't big punches. Yeah. And he slipped, and then he give that count, and it was just the most ridiculous thing.
Yeah. Andrew Cain, Charlie Edwards. Obviously, Andrew Cain gets a split decision win, another scorecard with.
Yeah. Well, I mean, again, I didn't agree with that. I mean, the styles did not gel at all. I thought it was going to be a much more exciting fight. It wasn't. I don't think that's down to, in any shape or form, down to Andrew. Charlie comes and fought off the back foot, and that was it. Mm-hmm. And it just didn't work out at all.
Yeah. Just sort of going back onto Nick Ball, I forgot to mention, His Excellency went on Twitter Spaces yesterday and spoke about Inoue wanting to fight in December. He said his preferred option was Nakatani, but do you think that Nick Ball could fit that spot for December in Saudi?
Look, we can make it, we will. If we can't, we can't, and we'll get on to doing. We'll make other fights for him. Yeah. I mean, we want the fight. That was the fight we all talked about. But if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen.
Yeah. Do you want a couple of words on Jack Turner and Jadir Herrera as well? Obviously, both from the return of the gym. What did you make of Turner's performance and Herrera's as well?
I mean, brilliant. I mean, he's a bit of he's a good fighter, isn't he? I mean, he's an exciting young fighter, no doubt about that.
Yeah. Before I do let you go, it was released yesterday. Conor Benn and Chris Eubank Jr. on Piers Morgan. Have you had a chance to watch it?
No, I haven't.
Will you be watching it?
What, the fight? Yeah.
No, them on Piers Morgan.
No, not really. I mean, people have told me. I've got no interest in listening to, all the nonsense. Let's get the fight on. Let's see him in the ring, and the best man will win on the night.
Just out of interest, is there still legal proceedings going on with Eubank Jr.?
We have a case against him. Yeah.
Okay. Frank, thanks for the time. Appreciate it. It means a lot. Appreciate it.